welcome back to Stephanie Reacts to The Bureau of Magical Things, Season 2, Episode 19, The Key to the Past. Well, before I go into this, last week's episode was brilliant. I love myself a musical episode. If we get any, like, I think I said it last week, like Buffy, like get into watching it, we like Buffy, we get into watching it in Season 5. I think it's episode 16, 17, I think. There's in that area anyway. And out of the blue, we got a musical episode. And it's like this. Last week we're in season 2. It was episode 8. A musical episode. That was brilliant. It was. It was dare I say, enchanting. It was. So yeah, everyone. Oh, so Key to the Past. It has to do with Dara, didn't it? The wee thumbnail on the video shows Dara and his dad. It does on the thumbnail. So, you know where I'm going with that, didn't you? So, yeah, it's gonna be. You get to take Kyra with them. Is it? If it's something to the past, maybe. Professor Totem, I think it was. The Blue Lotus temple was destroyed years ago, kind of thing, like a couple of 100 years ago or that. Or if it wasn't there, it was a myth. So maybe Dara finds a key to the past where it's still there to grab the treasure from this snake head. I don't know. Just a key to the past. It could be the key to an actual portal past. That's what I'm getting at. It could be an actual portal past. Or it could be the key to the past. Like, I thought this 100-year-old key. Wow. All this time this key's been there and it's from the past, kind of thing. Like that could be like that. But I actually think they're going to travel in time. I tell you, the key to the past. So, enough said, let's jump into this, starting now.
Previously on the Bureau of Magical Things.
I want you to come and work for me. It's always about you, isn't it? What you want. It's never about what I want.
Journal of Magnus Sorensen.
Who's Magnus Sorensen?
This photograph was taken in 1919 as Magnus set off on what was to be his last expedition for a mythical temple.
Two down, one to go.
Finding this temple would restore a lost chapter of magical history. I'd be doing the magical world a huge favor.
And at the same time.
This is ridiculous. Why aren't we carrying a flying carpet?
Exactly what I said to Maxwell.
Can we just get it put away?
Take it easy going around the corner. Back it up a bit.
Careful!
Hello?
Is it broken?
I don't think so. Not that I even know what it is.
Well, well. I had no idea this was even in the library.
What is it?
What is it?
Temporavis. It allows the user to travel through...
Magical superstars?
You'll just have to wait and see.
The Kyra's
Thanks
parents.
very much for coming in.
It's lovely to see you both.
As you know, Roxy's the youngest in the school.
We worry about her.
We work long hours and don't have a lot of time to help Roxy study.
We want her to have the chances that we never had.
Aye.
You don't have a thing to worry about. Roxy's keeping up without a problem. She's very much our brightest student. You should be very proud.
Yay!
Sorry Sean couldn't make it. You know how it is.
The DMI never sleeps. So, Lily, a very good year so far. Lily's done an excellent job managing the Bureau. She's actually showing real management potential.
Lily in management. Who would have thought?
Dad better be careful. I might take over his job. I'm sure Dad'll be here soon.
Yeah, when it suits him.
Maxwell?
Jared.
Stuck in traffic, were you? Did you just forget?
Shall we get started? I'm on a clock.
Of course. First up, Imogen has had an excellent semester. Her investigative work is outstanding, and if she continues to perform, she's well on track to enter the DMOI.
Well done, sweetheart.
Brilliant, Imogen.
Dara, however, is the real surprise. His attention and focus this year has improved in leaps and bounds.
Excellent. That will be most helpful when he starts working for me.
To your excellent results.
It just confirms what I already knew. Dad doesn't care about me.
I don't think that's true.
Let's talk about something else.
Well, I've been thinking about the keys. We know there are 3, right?
So?
So why didn't Magnus ever mention the 3rd key?
Maybe he didn't know there were 3.
He must have known. But why didn't he mention it in his journals?
Journals?
Sorry, journal.
No.
What?
What if you're right? What if there was a second journal?
His final entry is about his failure to get the second key.
See?
There's no mention of another journal.
The library.
What are the numbers?
Next around the coffee shop. They're back in the library.
Phone
again.
numbers? Did they have phones in 1919?
Yes, they did, but those numbers are geographical coordinates. Here. Longitude. And latitude. That's west of the city of Hue in central Vietnam.
So if Magnus started a new journal about the 3rd key, that could be where it was.
What are the last 8 numbers?
29081919. The 29th of August, 1919.
Alright.
But knowing where and when doesn't help us get the second journal.
Look, in the library can tend to be a library.
No way. Remember what Maxwell said about time travel?
He was just exaggerating to warn us off. Come on, don't you actually want to see if it's possible to travel back?
Probably just ladder. Now,
Nice,
to your excellent results.
Okay.
Wow.
Not in the library anymore.
Now, correct it a wee bit too. I called it, I done probably Dara with the tension thing. I thought it was Dara from the past, you know this Dara. I thought Dara was gonna grab it. But I'm still right about Dara. Tyler though, but...
Fuel's not getting through.
I've spent 6 weeks in this.
Teleporter.
We know he's looking for the 3rd key, so we hang back and we follow him.
Well, well. And what have we here?
Dad.
I wouldn't.
Have to find a way.
No wand on her. Only this.
Phone. And the time machine thing. Time rollator.
Here we are. 100 kilometers from anywhere.
Does he know where that time thing is?
And an elf and a human girl turn up.
She's not human.
An unlikely occurrence, wouldn't you say?
She's a Tri-ling.
So tell me. Mind you don't lie. Why are you here?
Miss will try the truth. I'm here for your journal.
Have you come to spy?
In a way,
Kyra.
we're students of magic. From the future. You're our subject.
From the future, you say?
Aye. How did you get here? That's time machine.
Let's say I believe you.
Well, I don't.
Why are you interested in me?
Don't help him, Kyra. Booked in that book in the library, it is. The film when you teleport through the portal.
You may not be lying. But I'm not certain you're telling me the truth either.
Yeah, tell me the truth.
We're just a couple of students. We didn't mean any harm.
Perhaps. But you know of my search for the temple.
Oh, she's recording them.
What exactly do you know?
Your journal says you traveled here on the 29th of August, 1919. Latitude 16 degrees, 46 minutes, 37 seconds north. Longitude 107 degrees, 59 minutes, 9 seconds east.
You're very precise.
Thank you. Your journal also says you failed to get the key.
I failed to get the one in Thailand too, and I don't understand why.
They got it.
Do you have any idea?
No. That's all I know. Now, will you please let us go?
No.
See? Can't trust them.
If you truly are visitors from the future, we have much to discuss. You said you came through a time portal. Such a thing would be invaluable. Where is it?
In the jungle. Not far from here. But it's not something I control. It's operated from my time.
Right. What's he did on her own?
Hey!
Yeah. Dara's used to it.
Nothing in here on voice-changing odors.
And managers make decisions.
Right.
Are you coming?
Carrie? Voice is getting changed into it, speakily.
Sorry for all the unpleasantness. As a fellow Tri-ling, I'm sure you can understand my suspicion.
Not really. You're the only other Tri-ling I've ever met.
Is that so? Well, I would introduce myself, but you already know my name. I do not know yours.
It's Kyra.
If you truly are visitors from the future, we have much to discuss.
Kyra sent this to us for help.
I wonder what she and Dara are up to.
Well, we have the coordinates and the year. Let's go find out.
No, Roxy, you're staying here.
Why?
Because if we don't come back, someone has to tell Maxwell what happened.
She's got arrested him.
So, Kyra, why did you come here with an elf?
Why not? He's my friend.
Your friend?
Like the Fred Bell.
Then it would seem that my search for the temple is destined to fail.
Why do you say that?
You have studied me, and yet you do not know the true nature of the Purple Lotus.
I will if you tell me.
Are you sure about this?
I'll be careful.
Elves are not friends, I don't know. But he's in the part elf.
Wish me luck.
That's what a Tri-ling is. Elf, fairy, human.
I really hope I don't have to tell the professor about this.
Actually, you should. And there's the book. This is how the snake gets to the library. The snake's in the book. You've seen him in the film. Snakehead. So they try
You search that way. I'll circle around.
Yeah. That was dangerous, alright.
What are you doing here?
Saving your bacon as usual.
What it can do?
Do they come to the engine?
Shut that off! Stay here.
Elf magic.
Got my message then? We can applaud your cleverness later. One sec.
Did you get him? The horn. We thought you wanted us. You fool! That was the elf's doing. Find him.
Nice work, sis. Did you get it?
Where have you been?
What happened to you?
Side effect of a bureau mission.
Which we successfully completed without you.
So you made it back then?
Back from where?
What's that?
Just an old book I found.
Interesting. Because I found one just like it. Fascinating reading. I think it's time you two came clean. I want to know exactly what you've been up to.
Yeah,
Roxy, every single detail.
Well, everyone, that was Key to the Past. Wow. I kind of called it, didn't I? The Jump to the Past. Well, yeah, it had to be something like that, Key to the Past. With the magic stuff. And I was kind of called it how we Dara and Kyra got to the past. So, ooh, and we met Max Sorrison. The guy who found out who's now a Tri-ling. Does this mean he's got it right about Kyra? Because maybe they know, because I think Professor Maxwell says there's no such thing as, there are no books on Tri-lings or anything, so they never knew anything about it. So now he knows Kyra's a Tri-ling, and she's one of them. Does that mean the other two guys are Tri-lings too? Because it seems to be he hates elves and he hates fairies. He does. So as soon as they found out Kyra's a Tri-ling, he was interested in her. But they just started a consequence they did. Probably just on a time ripple. That could cause a big explosion in the magical world maybe. Cause Kyra stole the book. She did. But the book exists in the future in the library. Because Roxy found it. But that book does not exist in the past because they stole it. Well, the book of the future disappear. And all other stuff's been written in it after he was continuing. See? Because what happens, he's only wrote so much in that book. Then, this is before he met Kyra and Dara and that. He just like wrote tons of stuff. And after his expedition, then he found the third key. But now Kyra stole the book. They don't even write entries and stuff like that. And half the book they've stole could disappear. Because they've stole it. Or that could maybe make them write a second book. Or maybe that was the second book. That means you might be able to write a third one about Tri-lings. But Roxy's getting too nosy a wee bit. We heard Professor Maxwell saying to her and her parents, but Roxy's the youngest of them all, but she has done a lot and that. She has advanced. But with this, you better tell me. Roxy. I like Roxy, aye, don't get me wrong. But she's getting to be a bit bossy. You better tell me. Are you right? I've had that like when I was, I'm not telling you what age I'm as now, but when I was in my late teens, early 20s, I was still part of this church youth group kind of thing, and I had this 14 to 16 year old try to tell me about today, because she was the leader of the thing, she was the appointed leader. I thought, no, you're a child, you're not telling me what to do. I respect, I got told when I've grown up, as my parents, to respect your elders, aye. So if anybody older was in the group leader, I would respect them, but they tell me. I'm not going to do what Alwyn tells me about today. That's like this. Roxy's trying to tell them what to do, even maybe like 1 or 2 years younger than them. So I don't think that's right what she's doing. And you've seen her and Peter fighting again on bureau time. So I'm guessing this is a to be continued thing. Like a 2 parts maybe. Because as we saw, Peter and Lily's voice changed. Lily's deep and Peter's high. The voices are. So I don't know if next episode the voice will be back to normal and stuff. It's like maybe it's been like 2 or 3 hours more or a day's passed. And that's it. But with this, yeah. So it will be interesting to see what will happen now with Sorensen's book missing. Will he maybe try find a way, because he knows what the time machine thing looks like now. Maybe he'll find a way to look for it in books or whatever the time machine is. Maybe travel to the present, or for him, the future. And he seemed to say his archaeology stuff is doomed. Everyone else looking for it and stuff. So, aye, everyone. So thank you for watching this reaction. The next episode is The Message. The Message. Probably the message, like why they went back in time, what they're trying to get and stuff. Maybe they'll have to tell Roxy because she doesn't. I'm telling the professor. Probably something like that. Don't tell me now I'm telling the professor what you're after. So they'll probably have to be like that. Or I wonder if there are 2 books but Roxy find exact similar. Or can we see Sorensen pop up in the, because it's the future? Maybe. So yeah, everyone, that's my theories for next episode. Because the thumbnail shows in the next episode the time gauge thing they've held. So it could be something to do with that maybe, again. But anyway, that's for next week. So everyone, have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend. Stay safe out there everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.